War. War never changes. In the 21st century, conflict arose over the last of Earth's precious resources. Then, in 2077, the bickering of the nations led to near total nuclear destruction of the Earth. And although humanity had been crippled, it had not fallen completely. New civilizations arose from the ashes of nuclear devastation. In the American Midwest lies New Columbia City, a settlement built from the ruins of the old world. It has become a popular place of trade and is known as a place of hope and peace, where one can live freely and securely. But in a world seeking to build itself back up, comes those who seek to bring it back down. For over 200 years since the world was ripped apart, raiders, both petty bands and organized gangs, have lived their lives stealing the resources and valuables of the innocent, taking for themselves what others work to obtain. One of these raider gangs, Red Talon, is well known in the area surrounding New Columbia City, pillaging smaller settlements and farms. Most of these attacks, as well as those from other raiders, are typically put to an end by New Columbia City's skilled guard force, although that does not mean Red Talon is not to be feared. It is the year 2296. Vault-48, one of the large underground bunkers created under Project Safe House, has been opened for the first time in over 2 centuries, possibly being the very last vault to do so. Red Talon somehow had Vault-48's door open and began ruthlessly killing every inhabitant in the vault. Following the endless screams and gunfire, they spared one of these vault dwellers for reasons unknown, taking him back to their base. This man's life is about to change.
So, the day has come. The vault is about to open. It's time to leave your home and explore the outside world. You are probably experiencing a variety of emotions right now. The excitement to see what the world above is like, the fear of it, the worry of what it means for you and your family to try and survive in a hopeless wasteland. But before we learn how to bottle up those emotions, let's go over some basic rules that are important to remember as we leave the vault and begin exploring the outside world. Rule number 1. When you arrive at the vault exit, be sure to line up in an orderly fashion. We all may be feeling a little impatient today, but it is important that we remain calm and collected as we prepare to leave the vault. This will allow vault officials to take care of attendance and various other tasks before we all enter a new world. Rule number 2. Before leaving the vault, it is important to have on your protective eyewear. Years of living in the vault can make the eyes sensitive to natural sunlight. Without protective eyewear, extreme eye damage could result. Rule number 3. After leaving the vault, you will need to adapt to facing new dangers. You will meet hostile humans and vicious mutant creatures who will not wait for you to gain the courage to fight for yourself. The peaceful life of the vault is behind you.
Is anyone there? My name is Daniel Dawson. I'm from Vault 48. It was breached. They killed everyone. But they spared me and knocked me out. And then I woke up in some kind of prison.
Come in through the door, put your pistol on the counter. So, these people that attacked the vault, who were they? What did they look like?
Well, I don't know who they were. I just know they were all sort of rough-looking, wearing dirty clothing and armor.
Was there someone in particular leading them? Someone that seemed in charge of it all?
Yeah, there was this man with long red hair and a beard. He had to be their leader.
And you said he woke up in a prison?
Yes.
The big penitentiary about 3 miles that direction?
Yeah, that was the place.
It was definitely Red Talon. There's no doubt that they're the ones who attacked.
Red Talon? You know who they are?
Yes. The leader of Red Talon, the guy with the red hair and the beard, his name is Zachariah Zimmer. His goons call him ZZ.
So, are they some kind of gang?
Yeah, they're a raider gang that's been operating in this area for a long time. One of the worst. They're terrible people, so vile, they got kicked out of Fort Wayne. Their base is that penitentiary you woke up in.
They weren't there though, just several that were dead, killed by some odd zombie-like creatures. Where are the rest of them?
They've got to have left for the Great Exchange, leaving behind some men to guard the penitentiary.
The Great Exchange? What's that?
It's a big raider event in St. Louis that happens once a year. Raider gangs from all around come together and throw their members into an arena to battle each other in fights to the death. Lives are exchanged for guns, armor, chems, and caps. That's the Great Exchange for you.
What am I supposed to do now? My entire world was destroyed by this Red Talon group. How am I supposed to survive in this world?
I guess I could help you adjust to the overworld. I could show you around, help you learn how to survive.
You do that? You've never met me before.
Yeah, but I have my own history with Red Talon. I know what you're dealing with.
Thank you. Might I ask, what's your name?
The name's Carter. Carter Wood. And you said you're Daniel, right?
Yeah, Daniel. So, what now?
Well, this morning I noticed my radio tower went offline. More than likely it was compromised by these 3 raiders that have been pestering me. Must be wanting my attention. I need to go get it back online. If you come with me, I can give you some advice on living out here. You in?
Sure. What are we going to do when we get there?
If those raiders are there, we'll get them to leave. Then I'll reactivate the radio tower. It's not that far from here, and it shouldn't take long. But in case it gets ugly, we'll need to take weapons. This will be a little better than that pipe pistol you brought in.
Are we going to have to fight them?
We might, or we might not. They're a little different from most raiders. They try and negotiate before they take from you. But when they end up having to take by force, they're just like all the other raiders. Thing is, they've shown up at my doorstep several times over the last month requesting some of my supplies and some caps. I can tell they're getting impatient with me. I'll grab you a set of armor, and we can head over there and get it over with.